Like, I'm the kind of guy, like, it doesn't matter what age it is.
I fixed my belt. It came loose, so maybe that's what she thought I was doing something.
Predators often think they can evade justice, but police always find a way to outsmart them.
All right, I apologize. I'm sorry. You caught me.
Sheriff's office. Back up. How old are you? 22. Oh, you up.
Here are the times when good cops surprise the ass out of creepy men. Starting with the case of Carlos Aguirre Rendon, a creepy Florida teacher who was caught off guard and arrested after forcefully kissing his 15-year-old student.
Adult male in custody. You'll have that time at a later time. All right, let's go.
On the 2nd of February 2022, police officers arrived at Deltona Middle School to arrest 29-year-old Carlos Aguirre Rendon for kissing a student on the lips in class and asking them not to talk to law enforcement about it. The girl's parents told deputies they had concerns prior to that alleged incident because they had seen Aguirre Rendon with his arm around their daughter at a park. According to the cops, he often sought to be alone with the victim and appeared to be pursuing a relationship with her outside of normal teacher-student contact. Upon arrival at the school, they arrested him on the spot.
Anything illegal, any gun, bombs, police, grenades, IEDs? Anything that's going to poke, stick us, or cut us? No. Bravo 23. Adult male in custody. You'll have that time at a later time. It doesn't happen now. Where's your vehicle located on the property? So they know, so they don't tow it, think it's a suspicious vehicle or something.
It's right there.
All right, let's go. Appreciate it. Thank
Rendon was charged with lascivious conduct and witness tampering. He wasn't allowed to meet young people, not even his own biological children. In the end, Rendon was sentenced to 5 years probation. After that, we'll hear about an elderly man who believed he was meeting up with a young boy, only to realize he was actually speaking with the police.
What was your plan when you got to Midas today?
Have some fun.
In May 2023, a man initiated a conversation on Facebook with a 15-year-old boy. During their conversation, they discussed fetishes and even agreed to meet up for fun. But there was a problem with this arrangement. Contrary to what he had thought, the Facebook account was not being operated by the supposed minor. By agreeing to meet up with this young boy, he had taken a dangerous bait, and his life was about to turn around for the worse.
Hey, how are ya? Put that down, please. Put that down, please. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put this stuff down. Hands behind your back, please. Just relax.
195.
You're under arrest.
Huh?
You're under arrest.
Okay.
Can you call that, please?
Oh.
Anything on your person that's gonna poke me or stick me or anything like that?
Pardon me?
Any sharp objects on your person? Any weapons?
No. Jackknife. Oh.
Jackknife. No.
However, the officers would soon find out that this man was even more creepy than they had thought when they had found several disgusting items in his possession. But it was when he was taken into custody for questioning that things started to get really interesting.
Left in here. Stand over here, please.
Stand?
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna take these handcuffs off. They will be going back on. Okay, but they will be going back on. But for the time being, I'm gonna take them off.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Thank you.
You bet. That's it. I'm going to read you your constitutional rights. Okay, you're in custody or under arrest. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning. Do you understand each of these rights that I've explained to you?
Yes.
At this point, the man had thought that he was going to wing this situation. But what he did not know was that the cops already had all the evidence they needed and were about to put him in an even more embarrassing situation.
So what does that have to do with me?
Like I said, I don't use this stuff. I'm gay. I'm a significant other. And one thing led to the next, and just wanted to fool around with this person.
Who was that person? So let me just tell you right now that I know absolutely every single intimate detail of today's events.
Yeah, you probably do according to the phone line.
Okay.
The phone texts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've read every single one of them.
Yep.
100% familiar with what the intention was there. Okay.
Playing around.
Yep. Relax. Yep.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm curious. One, is this the first time that you've done something like this with a minor?
I never. Why it went this far, I have no idea. On the internet, what was the drive? Knew he was a minor,
Evidence gotten from his conversation with the supposed minor revealed that this man had very disturbing plans. He had tried to teach the supposed minor the best ways to use meth. The officer decided to draw his attention to that conversation, and it was here that he started realizing that he had more problems than just one.
You had intimate knowledge of what we call, which is anal insertion.
I've heard of it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you described to him how it's done.
Yes.
Suggested it was a safer means of ingestion or use.
Yes.
Walk me through your knowledge base and how you know all that if you're not a user yourself.
Correct.
So,
what did you just say?
Walk me through your knowledge base and how you would know all that if you're not a user
Oh, just
yourself.
from this friend of mine has been telling me about it and a safer way of using it because he always does it, in the vein.
For some reason, it was clear that something wasn't adding up, and the officer was determined to find out what it was.
But, what?
I mean, your terminology used suggested that you're very familiar with it.
Oh, I'm familiar with it, yes.
Okay.
Just from hearsay from Joe Blow, just that
Would you pass your analysis test today?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah. I haven't had it for years.
Okay.
I ain't scared to say that.
Where did you get this from?
I don't know the name.
Well, I don't believe you.
Who did ask the question again?
Who did you purchase the from?
Okay.
And don't lie to me.
Do I need to answer it?
I want you to answer it.
Is it gonna help me?
It's not going to hurt you.
It's going to show some cooperation on your end.
These are significant charges. Okay,
Huh?
you're under arrest for with intent to deliver and using a computer to facilitate a sex crime. Where were you when you bought it?
Oh, I met him, and I guess I met him.
Where?
Oh, where I knew him. The last time I met him.
Why are you lying about your personal habit?
Pardon me?
Why are you being dishonest about your use?
I don't use it. I don't use it. I'm not lying about it. I mean, you want to test me or I do not use it.
As the officer questioned further, he began to soften, and it was here that he began to reveal his true intentions with the.
You just buy it to share?
Are
you selling it?
No.
Okay, so obviously your intention today was to share it.
Sure, yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah.
But not for myself.
But it's yours. So you bought it. Who did you buy it from? You said you bought it
from him.
But he couldn't afford it. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't know who he got it from. I gave him the money.
So he wanted, you gave him the money to go get it.
Yes.
So why do you have this isn't adding up? Help me understand.
Why did I have it?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to give it all to him.
Now he had just started realizing the seriousness of the situation and that he had just been caught red-handed.
Can you offer any explanation as to why you think things went as far as they did today?
I don't know. It never, it just, the person was online and chit-chatting back and forth and, they made it sound legit, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess that's how you get hung up like this. Why I did or an idea. It shouldn't have. When I got up this morning, I thought, what in the are you doing? The person admitted they were not of age and I don't know what the was thinking.
Okay.
It wasn't right.
Are you sorry for what you did?
Pardon me?
Are you sorry for what you did?
Oh, I got halfway here and I almost turned around and went back, and I should have. Oh, am I sorry I did it? Well, yes, definitely.
However, he hadn't completely shown how creepy he could be yet, and he was about to do so.
Have some fun.
Want to expand on that? Obviously, you have some fetishes, golden shower, feet stuff.
Play around. Yeah.
Whatever that other person wanted to do.
I guess.
And you said this is the first time that you've considered or gone so far as to meet up with a juvenile?
Yes. Never even would have considered.
During the interview, he stated he is...
In the end, he was charged with counts of using a computer to facilitate a crime involving a minor, child enablement, which included giving or selling and possession of... Now, let's talk about Edward, the creepy stalker who was caught filming a girl at her own work.
Alright, I apologize. I'm sorry, you caught me. But this is what I get for being honest. I should have lied.
You are being placed under arrest for stalking, okay? Your car?
You're just talking, but you played me.
I didn't play you.
Yes, you did.
On the 3rd of September 2021, police officers were dispatched to a cafe in response to a report of a suspicious man. According to the call, the man frequently visited the cafe and took inappropriate photos and videos of a female employee. Upon arrival, the officers quickly interviewed witnesses and the employee, hoping to identify her stalker.
I was having breakfast. I seen the girl call this man out on the recording. She came out and asked him to see the video. He then shows her a video. He says he doesn't have a video. He shows her a video.
That he took? Where was he standing when he took it? Did you see?
He was in front of the counter and she was faced away behind the counter.
Oh, okay.
So he's filming her ass and he left. So I told her, call 911. I called and I followed him around. And when he's walking that way, I guess he's trying to erase it. And he's telling me there's no evidence. Then he tells me he didn't think it was illegal. Why erase evidence if you didn't think it was illegal?
Right. Hey, Lou. Alright, I just got done talking with him. I'm Deputy Ray. I got a camera, so I'm just gonna ask you to go through everything that happened.
So, it started last Friday.
Okay.
Literally a week ago. He was sitting at that table, and I was serving him, and then I had a customer at that table, and he was like, hey, just to let you know, I work security. I noticed that he's like recording you. He has his phone like low here, and every time like you walk by, it's like always pointing at you. And then he came in a couple days after that, same thing. So me and my boss were watching him, and same thing, like recording me, phone low, everything. And then he came in today again, and he was recording me, and my coworker caught him, like actually seen the video. So we went off. I was like, why are you recording me? He was like, I just think you're beautiful. I just wanted to watch you. It's like, I promise I don't do anything with the videos. He was just screaming about it. He's like, please don't press charges. Don't do anything.
By now, the man was already in their custody and quickly surrendered to the cops.
Hanging in there?
I'm doing what I gotta do, yeah.
I completely understand, man. That's a hot one today, isn't it?
Stupid mistake. Yeah,
Stupid mistake?
Small talk.
Hey, man,
Pretty much.
happens.
Yeah, I thought it was when you're out in public, it's just like anybody can tape anybody anywhere. But obviously, I try to come correct. Girl came up to me, why are you taping me? I said, I'm not. I said, all right, I am. But I apologize. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just leave and never come back? I'm not posting it or anything online or doing anything, of that fashion. She said, just, you know what? Just leave. So I was like, I'll just leave. I won't come back anymore. I worn out my welcome here. So I just came out, started walking. That's when the other guy started, hey, yeah. Putting the bug in everybody's ear that, it was like I was taping him or something like that. So then I was just like, well, I might as well stick around and talk to the officer. And I could see how they would get upset. But
right.
I don't do. I'm 60 years old.
Right.
I had a stroke last year.
I gotcha.
I'm an old man. I'm not a threat to anybody. I'm a help to someone. I shouldn't go. It's more of her. I'm like, all right. I apologize. I'm sorry. You caught me. I was trying to do it. It wasn't like I was like, hey, walk right.
Right.
Look.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I was trying to do it on the coy.
Right.
More people do it than would admit. I bet you that. But that doesn't make it right.
At this moment, the suspect appeared to regret his actions. Unfortunately for him, it was already too late to fix his mistakes.
I've been coming here for 3 years.
It's another day?
One time that, you know, the couple times that I came in, and then this time, so, you know, I was like, how would you know? It's like, how would you know?
Right, I got you.
I should have denied it. I should have denied the whole thing. Should have been like, you crazy. No, you're not seeing my phone. But that's what I get.
You're being cooperative. I mean,
that's
you're
what
being a good guy.
Yeah, but this is what I get for being honest. I should have lied.
I mean, that's not true. We just gotta talk to you. When we get called, we just have to come investigate. That's all.
It. No,
just like
you're just doing your job.
Just like if somebody gets into a little argument, we investigate and we go about our day. We just gotta make sure everything's all right.
I'm all for you guys.
I appreciate it, man. It's good to have people that support us. You know.
If you guys ever got in trouble, I would help you. You know.
I appreciate it.
That doesn't give me the right to go around, you know, or, you know, taking a look at it from their perspective. It's just like, this guy keeps coming in. It's not like I don't buy anything.
Let me check on your phone real quick, alright? Let's see if it's cooled down. Alright, boss, while we're waiting on that, I'm just gonna read you some stuff. I just have to before I ask you any questions. That's all it is. We read it to everybody all the time. It's just, we're allowed to...
What's my standing so far? He said he's gonna write me up for trespassing?
Yeah, he's filling out a trespass warning right now.
What do I have to do with that?
You don't have to do anything with it. It's not a criminal charge or anything like that. You don't have to. What'll happen is you'll just get a copy of it, and you do whatever you want with that copy. But with that copy, you know you're not welcome back here anymore because of what happened, and that's all that is. Okay, so that's what he's working on right now. That's what the sergeant's working on right now. Okay, so
like I said, well, I appreciate that very much.
We're just doing it because they want us.
Yeah, no, they got their rights. They want to have the environment that they want to. Their works to be conducive.
Right, nothing
making money.
Nothing personal or anything like that. It's just we're just.
It is personal.
I mean, us.
Oh no, between me and you, it's just taking care of business. Yep. But for them, it's their livelihood, and I get that.
Absolutely.
And I didn't think that I was gonna get caught because I was trying to do it on the sneak.
Right.
Be honest with you, and it wasn't like I was like, go ahead, I'm gonna walk right, you know, behind you, you know, and just and make, you know, rude comments to you and stuff like that, like, you know, hey, you know, what are you working, you know, stuff like that.
The situation took a surprising turn when the suspect initially refused to show the cops his phone.
This blue iPhone, is this iPhone?
Yeah, it might be recorded. Is that it?
No, it's
by your.
We have to record 24/7.
Oh, you be becoming descriptive. I'd be like, yeah, that's my phone. It's in your hand. But you're.
I'm just making sure because he said it's just a phone on my sergeant's hood. I'm just making sure it's not a witness's phone. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Do you mind guiding me to where you said you'd be cooperative with us, and you said you wouldn't mind showing me what all went down over here?
If the intention is that I'm just gonna get rid of trespassing, yeah.
He's writing the trespass right now.
If I show you more, and you're gonna be like, oh, look at this. You know, this is more than trespassing. We're gonna write you up for this, that, and the other thing. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Look, I understand that, and he wrote you up for the trespass. I'm just
well, I'd rather not show you then. If it's gonna, because then you'll turn around and say, oh, well, according to the statute, this, that, and the other thing, and then it's gonna go.
We're not here to jam anybody up. We're not here to jam anybody up. Okay. Like I said, I appreciate you being cool. But look how old I am. Look how old I am. I'm a pretty
24.
Younger. I understand. Like it happens. Like, you know, like
by being honest and open. Now I'm opening another door to get, you know, where the lawyers pretty much always say, keep your mouth shut.
No, you're opening a door into being cooperative with us so we can help you out.
Well, if he's gonna just write me up for the trespass,
he's doing the trespass. I mean,
then I'll just take my money and run. I'll just go. Take the warning and then just leave.
It's not opening up anything. It's just the only reason I'm asking is because you said you were gonna show me. So I'm just.
Yeah, well, that was before you read that card.
Okay.
So now you read the card. I just getting written up for the trespassing and.
The only reason I read it is because I couldn't ask you any questions before I read it.
Well,
so I noticed how I asked you a question after I read it. Oh, you know, so you showed the one officer.
Already. You know, he looked at it already. So that was it.
Well, if you looked at me,
just take the paper, trespassing, whatever, like you said.
He's still working on it.
I'll just leave.
I've been cool with you. You've been really cool with us. I really appreciate everything.
Yeah, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard day.
You said you're somebody who has our back, so you completely understand that, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just asking while he's working on it, you mind showing me what you showed him? Because it's kind of hard for him to tell me what happened when I didn't even get to see it, you know what I'm saying? Because you've already showed him, I just need to see it. So do you want him to tell me, or you want me to actually see it? Because...
You could see it if
you want me to see it? Okay. Show me how to operate this. Swipe up?
Yep.
Passcode.
10-0-222.
Eventually, he showed the photos and videos he had taken of the employee. There was no going back now, at least not after giving the cops all they needed to nab him.
So you got 343 photos, 111 videos. So these are your real recent ones, right?
Yeah.
Got these videos of your dog right here?
Yeah.
Wednesday. So this is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it just one second? Yep, just real quick. So these were all taken Tuesday at 9:38 a.m.
Whatever it says.
Right. And I'm going to play a video that was taken August 27th at 10 a.m. August 27th. Who's this?
Friend of the families.
Friend of the families? I gotcha. Did you take any videos today?
No.
No?
The videos I saw, I think, were Thursday of the young lady that was inside.
So the earliest that you've seen was Thursday? Because that's what I'm seeing as well.
You said you erased the one from today.
Oh, he did?
Well, when she called me and she was like, show me them. So I showed them to her. And she was like, delete them right now.
Mm-hmm. August 27th, 10 a.m.
The video was deleted from the device totally.
Okay. So the video today, was it, anything similar to this?
Just similar as that.
Similar?
Just walking around.
So August 27th. Those two were deleted from August 27th. Here we go. Alright. So today at 11:15 a.m. This is what I'm talking about right here. So you didn't delete it.
I thought I did.
So, that's what I was.
What was it? I mean, it took you to find it, so.
No, that's what I was trying, because a lot of people don't even know that, so that's why I'm telling you, like.
Right. Well, the same with difficulty that you had finding it, I was just like, I thought I deleted it, and I did.
And most people do. That's why a lot of people don't even know. What'd you say the password was? It says 10 what?
I'm not gonna give any more information. You pretty much saw everything you needed to see, right? Why would you need to get on my phone again? You looked at everything or not?
No, because it locked. It locked itself out.
You can use the Face ID.
The man seemed to believe he was too good to be arrested after committing a crime, but he was wrong.
So now that I've reviewed those, everything's all right. Okay, so he got the trespass warning route. Everything's good. What were your intentions with the videos? Like
nothing. I look at them a few times and then I just delete them. Like I said, I don't post them.
Right,
not like
right.
one of these guys, like that's my daughter. You know, you're gonna be finding on some site or something like that.
Right, right.
You know, other than what it looked like, that was it. Done. I wasn't.
Do you look at them just at that moment, or do you save them for later, or?
I look at them at that moment, and then I'm like, I don't need this on my phone.
And then you go back and delete them later?
Eventually, yeah.
I got you, man. And you said earlier, you said you felt like you're and I'm like...
I didn't feel like I was I thought that they might have felt that.
That they might have felt that. Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
She said so.
Because she said so?
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that's okay?
Definitely not.
You weren't aware of... You weren't aware... Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't think that they were paying that close attention to me to know that I was doing that. And then I was like, oh, well, you called me. I apologize.
All right. When's the last time you came here besides today?
Like whatever the log said, I came a couple times last week.
couple times
Today's
last
Friday, Tuesday or something like that.
Did you come yesterday?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day before that?
No,
Maybe
I can't
not.
recall.
I gotcha. We're just gonna get some stuff finished up and we'll let you know what's going on shortly, okay? Alright, so we got all the trespass paperwork done, okay?
Pardon?
We got all the trespass paperwork done. So, all the trespass stuff's all good to go, okay? Does that sound good? You said you were good with the trespass, you're going about your way? Okay.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and have you step out of the car, okay? So you do understand with the trespass that you're not allowed to come back here, right?
I understand that. I asked her, should it, do you just want me to leave or whatever, and I won't come back? She was like, sure.
I'm just gonna transfer you into my car real quick. Can you spread your feet real quick? Just so I can get all the paperwork done and stuff. Again, I'm just doing this because I'm putting you in the back of my car. It's policy. We have to search anybody before we put in the back of my car, okay? Alright. Go ahead and have a seat in the back seat real quick. Like I said, I'm just transferring your car to car. Watch your head. Okay. You are being placed under arrest for stalking, okay?
You played me.
I didn't play you.
Yes, you did.
I just have to let you know you're being placed under arrest for stalking. You're still served the trespass, so you're still not allowed to come back here, okay? I'll have that paperwork to give you. That'll be at the jail with you. It'll be like a little receipt.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my animals?
Animal control is gonna get them. I'm gonna ask you, do you want your car towed, or do you want it staying here in the parking lot? It's a business, so they have the right to tow your car.
You're just talking, but you played me.
I didn't play you.
Yes, you did.
Okay. I'm asking you if you want your car towed from the parking lot, or do you want to risk it staying here?
I should have kept my mouth closed.
Why?
I should have not let you see the phone.
Why?
Because we're working on it. You insinuated that the trespass was going to be.
The trespass is not complete.
What's stalking?
Yes.
I was coming in for a meal. I wasn't stalking anybody.
Okay. Do you want your car towed? Yes or no? Do you want them to leave it in the parking lot, or do you want somebody to tow it?
What's animal control going to do with my animals?
They're going to be taken to the Humane Society.
And then I got to go pick them up from there? How do I get back to get my car?
That's something you'll have to figure out.
I should have just kept my mouth shut. I was wrong about you guys. You buttered me up nice. I appreciate that. You guys looking after us. Not many people support the police. All that small talk. Just for that.
Just for what?
Just to build my confidence, to let you know that
you did something wrong. That you did something wrong.
I didn't.
Okay. So you
insinuated.
So you want to leave your car here? You want to leave it here or have it towed? I'm asking you one more time.
I'll leave it here.
Leave it here? Alright, that's all I needed to know.
In the end, Edward was charged with stalking. If you thought that was crazy, wait until you hear about Tyler Royce, the 22-year-old whose meetup was busted by a cop who searched the entire neighborhood to save a young girl.
Front office. Anybody inside? Sheriff's office. Back up. Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? How old are you? 22. Oh, you up.
On the 19th of February 2021, Deputy Royce James responded to a call about a 13-year-old girl who had gone missing. She was suspected to be with a 22-year-old man named Tyler Thompson, who she had recently met online. Realizing that she could be in danger, the officers began a frantic search for her, but nothing prepared them for the fact that they were going to find her in the lair of a creepy pervert who had lured her to some unknown hotel.
I think it started with a T. It's something like Tyler.
This guy was going to pick her up, and then what?
I think she said he was going to bring her to a motel.
Did they mention which motel or where they were going?
No.
She mentioned he's drinking age?
Yeah.
Does she even have a phone number? No. Okay. All through iCloud. Okay. There was a kid here for about 40 minutes today.
She was waiting for a ride.
Did she say anything to you?
Asked me if she could stay in here. She bought a few things.
Yeah.
And then she asked me if she could wait in here for a ride.
Okay.
She said her ride was coming about 3:40.
3:40? Okay.
And that's when then she said her ride was here. So.
Okay. I'm wondering if a juvenile and another person checked in here earlier today.
I haven't had no check-ins today.
No check-ins today? I'm looking for a juvenile that looks to be ran away from home today. This is the last one on my list, and I'm going back down south. Check out this person Ooh, where's this guy? I think this is him.
When all hope seemed lost, and it seemed like the missing girl would never be found, the investigating officer, upon a visit to a third hotel, met with a beacon of hope. Its management notified him of a young man that had checked in with a young girl. At this point, the cops were most worried about what they would find there, but at the very least, they hoped she was alive.
Front office, anybody inside? We need to come in for a second. Sheriff's office, back up. Have a seat on the couch. What's up, sweetheart? Sheriff's office. Get Pappy up here. Go in the bedroom and wait for me for a second. How old are you? 5. How old are you?
501 tech.
Just wait there for me, sweetheart. Okay? Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay?
335.
Yeah, you up. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
22.
Oh, you up. Yeah, you fucked up real good. I found him.
Damn, boy. How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
You can't do anything. Matter of fact, let me have a talk with you. We're here investigating something. If you give us any trouble, this is going to be the worst day of your life. Do you understand? You will sit your ass here and don't move until you're instructed to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You give me any trouble, I'm going to act accordingly. Because I ain't happy right now.
I understand, sir.
The officers were relieved to find the girl, but their anger towards Thompson was intense.
Yeah, you're fine, sweetheart. You're perfectly fine. I'm very happy to find you, actually. Yeah, so if you're nervous about us being here or think you're in trouble, do not think that. You are perfectly fine. We're like best friends right now, okay? All right? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You are literally my best friend right now, okay? You are not in trouble. We're here. I've been looking for you for a couple of hours. I'm very happy I found you okay. You are perfectly fine. So I knock on the door. He kind of cracks the door open. She comes running at me and gives me a hug. She is in a shirt and underwear. He is in no shirt and shorts. She's very scared. Yes, I just reassured her she's in no trouble, and of course he's freaking out. So I told him he f***ed up. I said, you f***ed up. Turn this down a little bit, 'cause I'm a little hot. Yes, you f***ed up.
Could I please have my shirt back?
You're gonna just sit right there.
Yes, sir.
And freeze.
Sure. She likes Impractical Jokers.
Good show.
Literally my favorite show.
Would you ask for the shirt again?
No, she has pockets in her bag. I heard her say she was hungry.
Too bad.
Good job, man. Well, we gotta ask her the hard question.
When they asked the victim how long it had been happening, they revealed it had been going on for a long time. At this point, Thompson had no place to go but jail.
First we met on this site, but then we started talking on Snapchat. He said everything was okay, like it's good, because I'm, like, the age doesn't matter.
You all have. It's okay. Don't get you taken care of, alright?
Stop.
Deputy James with the Sheriff's Office. You'll be pleased to know I found her, and
Oh my God.
she is safe, not injured.
Thank you so very much.
You are more than welcome. It's my pleasure. I'm very happy to call you with that news.
First of all, this is solid ass work, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, that track down is awesome.
Thank you. Wish you would have got here sooner, but
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, man. I mean, you got her though. That's a good thing. And, you know,
I'd
luckily
like to kill that song. Oh my God. I got $2 on me. Oh my God. All right, Tyler. I'm taking care of things. Grab a chair and come on over, okay?
Tell me what happened today.
Felt like something wasn't right, and every time I got here,
What kind of things? I know it's hard to talk. We're gonna get you some good nurses here to see in a little while. They're gonna want to do an examination. It's not painful or anything.
I hope you learned a lot today. You can't trust people, sweetheart.
In the end, Tyler Thompson was charged with traveling to meet an immature person and depriving custody of a child. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison. Although the last case was intense, it was nothing compared to David Rios, the man who was already busted at his workplace but still kept thinking he was a hero.
Mr. Rios? You have a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Rios.
I didn't even talk to this girl for like more than a week because I'm just that nice guy. Like, I just have the kindness in my heart. Like, that's just the kind of guy I am. Like 14, if I believe, 14, 15, I think.
How old are you?
19. I'm the kind of guy, like, it doesn't matter what age it is.
On the 31st of May 2022, police officers went to a man's work to serve an arrest warrant for having inappropriate conversations with a vulnerable individual on Snapchat. Upon arrival at the workplace, the authorities were happy to comply with the officers, leaving the suspect with nowhere to go.
Well, he does not know you guys are here, and so I just got off the phone with my boss. I wanted to make sure I understood the process of what this looked like, and so...
So we're never here. So I was going to say, this is... We appreciate everything so far.
This is new to me. So this is new to me, but let me message him. That would be the protocol, and to say, you have some visitors here. We ask you to comply, and, obviously we're paying close attention to the movement that you are. Okay?
We've got a night. Somebody with an eye on it. What's up, bud?
No, sir.
Mr. Rios?
Yes,
You have a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Rios.
I do?
Yes, sir.
What is
I'll
it?
explain it to you
That's just my phone.
once we get outside. I'll explain it to you, okay?
Okay.
Keep your car, obviously, okay?
You know which one it is?
Yes, that's right. Anything else in your pockets?
No, sir.
Wallet or anything?
No, sir. You have it, right? It's right there on the phone.
Okay, it's on the phone right there. Everything that you have is on the phone? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go outside so we're not in here, alright? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine for my work.
So you keep it, you go home with it every time?
I do.
Okay, then you keep it in your property. Is there anything that you need from him? He keeps his badge and everything, right?
We're okay.
Okay.
Keep us
Thank
posted,
you.
David. Okay?
By this point, the suspect was surprised and had no idea why he was detained. Little did he know that this encounter with the cops would change his life forever.
You're an adult right now. We can, as a courtesy, potentially down the road talk to your parents. Okay, but right now, we'll get to that number. Okay. I just explained the 2 charges. I forgot the 3rd charge on this one. So.
okay. Yeah, if you would like to come talk to me real quick.
Sure, that's fine.
Over there.
No, I'm
This is his phone. This is all he had on it.
That's all I have. You guys could check if you want again. I promise I have nothing on it.
Really small wrist. My cuffs are about to fall off.
No, I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm not either.
Well, maybe once you tell me to come over here real quick, we'll look in air conditioning. Is this your car?
It is.
Okay, will you keep an eye on the lock?
It should be. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Is this a new car, dude?
It is.
Nice, man.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I just got it about a month and a half ago.
Yes, yes.
Hey, man, I think you may have accidentally given me the wrong number.
Oh, I probably gave you my number.
Yes,
Sorry.
sir, I think you did.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry. I'm super close to my mom. She'll be here if she needs to be.
No, yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so he told you that you are under arrest. We have an arrest warrant for you, and we will talk about all of that.
Sure.
And you can ask as many questions as you want. Before we start talking, because you are under arrest and these guys went into your place of work and all that, I do have to read you your rights.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
So if at any point you have questions, just let me know. Okay. So have you ever been read your rights before?
Never. I've never been in trouble with the law. My record is clean. Like, I don't know what this is about.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about all that.
Sure.
I promise. Okay. So the first one, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish.
Okay.
Do you still, is it okay if
Yeah,
you still
no,
have a
that's fine.
conversation?
Yeah, have it. I want to know what's going on.
He continued to act ignorant. However, the detective who was interviewing him was unfazed.
Well, David, just to kind of like, for starters, is there anything that you can think of that would have brought us here today? I know you said you have a clean record.
Has this been with, like, the Fuentes family? Is that who it is?
I'm not sure. Could you explain a little bit?
Well, is there like a date? Because there has been a guy that just came here before with, like, are you aware of that? Is that what we're having?
I'm not, no.
Okay. So, could you give me kind of some backstory and I
Sure.
can answer your question?
I will.
Sure.
Yes.
That's fine.
I'm just kind of curious what you think and what your opinion
Well,
is.
yeah, I
So-
mean, if you could give me some answer, I'm sure I'll be able to answer it for you.
Okay. So the charges that we're gonna be arresting you on today are solicitation by electronic communication device, meeting a child in person, talking to them over the phone, enticement of a child, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Do any of those
Like
ring
who?
a bell?
No. What is? I don't understand. Like, I'm not too fond of like words like that. What does that mean? Like, what do the charges mean?
So the first one just means that basically...
What is electric communication device? What does that mean? Like a phone?
Electronic, yes. So sorry. That's fancy language for a phone. For cell phone.
For giving someone a phone?
No. So this one means that that you had potentially talked to somebody with your phone, and that person was a child.
No, I don't have any.
You don't recall?
I don't. I do recall one thing though. Then this had happened. I would say back in January. I would say February, March. It was this one girl that I was talking to, and I had went to her house, and because she was telling me that she was getting by her father, I had went there to try to help her. That's what I had did. She was in my car. Nothing had happened physically at all. I was just telling her, hey, like, you need to get help. You know, you need to, you know, if your father's being abusive to you, like, you need to get help. Because I'm that guy, like, I find things at the bottom of my heart, like, I just thought, like, hey, what if that was, like, my sister, you know what I mean, that's just not how I was raised, and that's just not how I do things, like, that's just not the kind of guy I am. And I was like, because her house was right here, right? Her house was right here, so we just drove down the street and parked right there, and I was telling her, like, hey, you need to get in contact with the police. And then she's like, well, I gotta go, and I said, okay. So then we turned the car around, parked it right there, and there was a car behind me, and their lights had turned on. So I was like, well, who's that? And she's like, that's my dad. And I was like, well, shoot. She's like, well, just keep driving. And I was like, okay. So I just started driving, and he was like right on my tail. So I just kept going down the road, and then I had stopped fully, let her out of the car. She got in her car, and I just went home. And after that, the next day, I came to work, and came to work, and the same spot, and then security calls and tells me, well, David, there was a guy outside, and my coach came to me, and he's like, hey, David, there was a guy outside of your work, and it looks like your car got into an accident. So I went outside, right, and I was like, okay. I was like, because at first there was like 3 different stories on what happened, like an employee hit my car, or like somebody had touched my car, right? So I went to my car, I went outside, and then my security guard, because we have security guards here, and he was standing by some guy I've never seen in my whole entire life, and I was like, okay, I've never seen this guy. And he was like, hey, David, like, this guy is here, and he accidentally fell in your car, and he just wants to trade insurances and everything like that. And I was like, okay. And yeah, he was being such a nice guy, saying, hey, David, I just want to make things right. Like, I accidentally fell over the curb and accidentally hit your car, and if it was me, I wouldn't want somebody to walk away from doing something to my vehicle like that. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, and then my security guard's like, you guys are good at trade? And I was like, yeah. And then my security guard had walked away, and he's like, follow me to my car, because this car was like right where my Charger's parked. He was like right behind me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he was right behind my Charger, my truck. He was in a white truck, right? And he had opened up he is like, well, let me grab you my insurance. So then he had it was like one of those old trucks, like an F-150, and he had the front door and then the back door would like kind of open up. And he had opened it up, and in the back there was a rifle. And he was like, this is what and that's all I remember is he's like, this is what, and then he started to reach for it, and I just screamed and ran into the building.
His sub-story did not matter in this investigation. The detective proceeded to ask him questions that would reveal his true intentions.
Okay, so just to clarify, you are David Rios.
Correct.
Will you spell your last name for me?
RIOS, David Antonio Rios.
So why don't you start from the beginning for me? So you had mentioned like this girl. How did you guys meet?
On the social media, on Snapchat. I don't remember how it worked. Like I didn't even talk to this girl for like more than a week at all. Like it was like that short of a time period.
Right.
And she was just like saying like, hey, you know, I was getting and all of these things, and I just thought to myself like, you know, being the nice guy that I am, I was like, I need help. And that's what I did. I went over there and try to help her, you know. She had jumped. She was like, my parents are asleep. Can you come over here and talk to me? And I was like, I guess, because I'm just that nice guy. Like I just have the kindness in my heart. Like that's just the kind of guy I am. And then,
so help me understand, because
Sure.
I'm not that great at Snapchat.
Sure.
But when you said you guys met on Snapchat,
so like
how does that work?
so like you just add like a friend, right? And like you can add anybody, like anybody.
Like, do you search their name?
No, well, like there's like a list, right? It's like it's called like you just press search and then there's like a list, and like people's friends like pop up and like you can add them, like you can add anybody on there. So then yeah, there's like a friends list, and then you could just add anybody off there. So I don't know if she added me or if I added her. I don't remember.
Oh, okay, so you don't remember.
I don't.
Okay. So from there, I know. Sorry, we have to break it down
Sure.
like into these.
Oh, that's fine.
tiny sections. But so whoever added who, and then what happened after that? Did one of you message each other, or how?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really remember. It's been a long time since like February or January. I think it was February, to be honest. But yeah, that's what had happened.
What was that initial? Was there a conversation? Was it just?
See, that's what I don't remember. It was like a week. Like it was like within. I don't even think it was a week. I think it was like within like 3 days. Like I don't even remember.
Do you still have that conversation?
I don't. I had blocked her, and I don't know if she did the same for me, but I don't have anything on there no more. And once you block somebody, like all their stuff, like I don't even remember her username, to be honest, at this point. Like I don't have any of that anymore, 100%.
Do you remember her name?
I don't. I'm my brother that passed away. I don't.
It seems like David was trying to revert the focus of his wrongdoing. He only chose to make the situation much more complicated by pretending to lose the memory of talking to the young girl. But there was already more than enough evidence to nab him, and all his acts were all for nothing.
And sometimes when people are talking on one platform, they start talking on a different platform.
No, just that.
Just that?
I believe so.
No, like phone numbers were exchanged?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I know for sure, 100% it was Snapchat.
Just through Snapchat?
I believe so.
Communication?
I believe so. I don't remember. I may have texted her, but our main focus was on Snapchat, like a lot of.
Okay, so maybe.
I may have.
Would you perchance have her phone number saved in your phone?
I don't have like names saved like as contacts, but it could be.
You could potentially like
maybe if she had like a name, like if you provided a name, like maybe I could search it and it'll pull up, because like you can search like contact. Yeah, sure.
That would be part of when we do the phone extraction on it. We would get that. So,
sure.
And you know, just so we're clear, David,
yeah,
like
fine.
This is your story, and I know what I know, and you know, it's up to you to basically fill in those gaps.
No, that's fine.
You know what I mean? Because I only know what I know right now, what's on this paper, right? And I need your half to finish telling that story. So if there's anything that you think is being like maybe misconstrued, or if I have it wrong or anything,
it's just hard to remember, like, you know what I mean? Like one, I've literally met this girl, only seen her one time in my whole entire life, and that was it.
So then you said you guys chatted through Snapchat for maybe less than a week.
It's hard.
Maybe a couple days.
Like I said, like if you were saying like, what did you and your brother talked about? Like I can go back for a long time because I know what I talked. But like meeting one person one time, I don't remember all that information. I really don't. Like I don't.
Do you guys? So I know you said you may have texted. Was there anything else that could have been exchanged between you two, like maybe photographs or anything like that?
I don't believe so.
Like voice messages, photographs, text messages.
I don't believe so.
His side of the story was starting to get uncomfortable, but he still didn't admit to what had actually happened.
How old? I don't remember. I think like 14, if I believe. 14, 15, I think.
And how old are you again?
19.
And just be real honest with me. Like,
Yeah, I will. Sure.
Judgment-free circle, man.
No, I will.
Assholes to you, nothing like that.
No, I know.
Did this conversation ever turn? What was the nature of this conversation?
Like I had said, it was for.
Sure. But over the course of maybe a week, 2 weeks that you spoke with her, approximately, did it ever turn?
I don't
just keep in mind, like, part of when we do these interviews, like, we have Snapchat. A lot of people think, like, you can conduct stuff on Snapchat and it's going to disappear potentially. It's not always the case.
Sure.
So what we do is we do search warrants to Snapchat. We just kind of want to verify with you, like, did those conversations ever?
I don't remember.
Could they have?
It could have, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just been a while. I don't remember at all.
Could you kind of clarify your contact when you met with her that evening? I know you guys. I know you said you kind of drove down the street.
Yeah, so we had drove.
Right.
Yeah, we had just drove right there.
Was there any type of physical contact with her? Was there hand holding, hugging, something?
There was hugging, like just being like here, like, do you need comfort? Like that's what it was. That was all that there was.
Okay. Was there? What about like a kiss? Even if she initiated it?
No.
No kissing.
There wasn't. Like I said, it was just comfort. Like, hey, I know I've seen people that have got it before, and it just breaks my heart. Like I said, I'm that guy, and it just breaks my heart.
Okay. When you say that, has something like this occurred before on other platforms with other females that you met up with them?
No.
Okay. So if a girl said that she was having a hard time, you never met with her before?
No, this was my first time. Like on my first time, this is what happened.
What was different than this time than potentially any other time?
Because this is like the first time. Like somebody has ran to me with it. Like usually I'm like a bystander. Like I seen it, but like it's not my business. But like this time she like had reached out to me, and I was like, well, the kind of guy I am, I went to help.
So she kind of disclosed like some parents to you. Something like
Say that again.
She was talking about she was meeting by her family.
Correct. She said I have to meet you when my dad is asleep or else he would hit me if I went outside.
Did she have any visible bruises when you met with her or anything like that?
I didn't see. She was covered up.
Okay.
So.
Did you ever think to maybe talk to the police about what was being reported to you about this?
I didn't. But when we had that police report the next day, it was literally the next day, I had went and reported that, and it's all in the police statement.
You said you had an email, right?
I had an email for what is it? What is it?
For filing the police report?
No, it wasn't for one. Oh, restraining order.
A restraining.
Okay.
I have an email for that.
But in terms of.
And I had put all of that in there, all of the information.
Are you saying that you were trying to make a police statement? Or say that one more time.
No. I filed 2 police statements for this gentleman.
Were they in regards to the abuse that was being disclosed by the daughter, or kind of what was happening with the?
But then this last one with this last one that had just happened at the concert, I did mention the everything, because they're like, well, why was he coming after you? And that's why I had put, well, here's the reason why, because she was getting. That's what I had put, and I said, do you guys need any more information? And they're like, well, no, we can figure out anything, or we can figure it all out. So I said, okay. I gave everything that I needed, and I went ahead and filed those 2 reports. Even at my house, I have the card of the officer that I had spoke to. It has the what is it? Not the
case number.
Like the case number. Yeah, that's what it is. It has a case number on there.
For every question the detectives posed, David had a meticulously prepared explanation. This only intensified their suspicions.
I remember that I think that she had sent. I never sent anything inappropriate. I didn't. I remember she had sent me a picture once where she was like in, like it wasn't even like, I guess you could just like say like shorts. I wouldn't even call it underwear. Like she was just in shorts, and I think that was like the most inappropriate thing that was there, like as far as picture wise.
So she was clothed?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, and it was just like, I think like a sports bra, I would say, and like shorts. Like that was it.
Did you ask for that picture?
No, I never asked for it. She had sent. I was like, hey, could I like see some pictures of you, just like as of you as a person? And that's what she had sent. So I was like, okay.
Did you save that image of her?
It automatically saves.
Okay.
It automatically saves. Like you could put a chat setting on there where it saves.
Oh, but you're saying you blocked her and that chat may have been erased.
Well, I'm just saying that I had blocked her on there. It could have erased or it could have stayed there. I'm not too sure. I've had it blocked on there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll definitely look into that. Do you remember the guy's name?
Well, they had said that that gentleman had came up here, to here with like multiple names. Like he had listed multiple names. He didn't give, but they did say that they strictly remember Fuentes as the last name.
And when you said that you went to her house, where did you initially start from?
What do you mean start from?
Like, so when you said you got the message from her, right? She told you, hey, my parents asleep, come to my house. She said that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you when you got that?
Oh, I was at my house.
Okay. And then
where's my house located?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, in Rio Rancho.
Okay. And then where does she live?
She lives right there on, what was the address? My mom took a screenshot of it because I gave it to her. It was right there on, it's kind of near club.
Okay.
Like South Valley area.
Okay. And which way, because I grew up in Rio Rancho, and to drive to the South Valley is kind of far, but like which way did you go to get there?
I believe it was, I don't know the streets too well, I usually just use GPS, but it was like right there on course. Like I think if you just take course all the way down.
Were you in this Charger?
No, I had a Mustang. My mom took over it, it's under her name and everything. I told her if she co-signed on this Charger, I would give her the Mustang, so she took over.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's a free Mustang.
Yeah. I was paying payments on both. Yeah, she just paid for
Let me know next time
it.
you're co-signing.
Yeah, really.
Do you like it here? Do you like it in TW?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's good money, and I do real well here.
According to David, he only wanted to help the young girl, but he didn't actually take any action to do so.
What was your intention? Like, what were you guys planning on doing when you did go there? I know you said you wanted to be there for her, but what was the plan?
The plan was just to talk to her and be like, hey, if you're getting here's how to help. Because I think she was just so scared, like, that I was going to tell, or that, she didn't know who to run to. And I just thought, well, I'm here to help, and, I'm going to try my best. I mean, that's all I can think of, is that I was just there to help.
And a while back, you mentioned something about, like, oh, I didn't want to do that, that's inappropriate. Like, I think you mentioned that about maybe sending her photos of yourself. And you said that she sent you the photos where she's like kind of wearing the bra and panties or whatever, or
Like the shorts.
The shorts. At any point, did you tell her, like, hey, this is inappropriate? Or at one point, did you think, like, why did you think it was inappropriate?
Like for her, or for like me sending it?
Either.
No, I didn't. I don't remember. Like I said. Like if you guys have like the wording, like by like text, like screenshots or anything, then I would clearly remember. But right now, I don't.
So now you're saying like that's inappropriate. Are you only saying that because of what I told you the charges are, or did you know back then that that was inappropriate?
I said that was inappropriate now, or in the text.
Is that what you think? Is that? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I'm confused.
Okay,
Try to ask.
sorry.
Sorry. I'm
That's
confused.
okay.
Sorry.
Earlier when Justin asked you, he said, "Did you guys ever exchange photographs? Was the conversation for photographs exchange?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you said, "No, that's inappropriate." And maybe I misunderstood you, so I could have you help me understand that a little bit better.
I don't remember that. Sorry.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just like my mind's gone right now. Like seeing this, like it's just shocking to me, especially how far I've come in life. You know, I've been working 3 years as management. Just got 2 cars, doing well for myself. Like this is like I always see it like on those shows like Beyond Scared Straight and like all these like jail shows. Like I was like I never want to be there. You know, so like seeing this is like, you know how you like get like so like gone in your headspace. What's going on?
So then your intention when you did go down there, you consult her about how much time did you spend with her?
Not even that long. Not even that long. I would
If
say
you
like
had to
max
put,
like
like, a time.
like 30 minutes max. Like not even long. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so weird. Like I've never met this girl in my whole entire life. Ever. I've talked to her for like I would say, I don't even know if it was a week. I'll just like say it was a week. Like right around there. 3 to like 7 days, right around there. And then yeah, I just went to her house that day. It like all happened so quick. Like I was there, you know, right away. 30 minutes, like I said, nothing long at all. Like,
so when she told you that she was 14, was that concerning to you?
it was concerning because I was like, why is she being a at any age? I mean 14. Like I'm the kind of guy, like it doesn't matter what age it is. Like if you're getting a you need help.
David may pretend to be a hero. However, screenshots from their conversations would prove him wrong.
Well, I have a little bit of some of the chats in this document that maybe we could review really quick, and then maybe we could get going.
Like I said, I don't mean to get emotional.
No,
my brother
you're
means
fine.
a lot to me.
I mean, we all have had like really hard times with our families, and unfortunately that's happened to you too. And it's not good. So let me see. And like I said, I only included just what I had
Available to you, or is it
yeah,
everything?
and it's not even like, it doesn't look like Snapchat. It's just like in a little. Wow. My paperclip just like shot all over the place. Okay, so here we have timestamps of when messages were sent. So this one.
What does NL mean?
That is just initials. So sent you 6 pictures of herself. These appear to be selfies, facial selfies, so just like her face. And then to which some of them include maybe some other members of the family. Do you recall?
I don't remember the family ones. I just remember like the selfies and stuff like that.
Okay. And that could be potentially from, like what you said, like sometimes it automatically saves something. And then at this time, so at like 2 o'clock in the morning on January 23rd, you send to her, it won't be till like 9:30, 10.
That's so right around what I had said. 9:30. So yeah.
When you were gonna go to her house. Okay. And then at 11:22, I'm sorry, this kind of goes backwards, I guess. But she had sent you a picture saying, "Warning, if you kiss my neck, I'm not responsible for what happens next."
Wow, I don't even remember that. I do know that address, though. That's the address. Yeah.
Do you think that message from her, how does that influence your decision to go meet her at her house? Can you explain like what do you mean?
Like, it's not good to you know, and to be honest with you, it wasn't right to go over there. I'm gonna be honest, it was not right to go over there, especially with the age difference. I get it. I just thought, you know, hey, I'm gonna do what I can do to help her in her situation. And like that's inappropriate. You're right.
Well, but help us understand. To
Sure.
you, what does that mean? Because like to different people, that message
Can come
mean
off,
different
yeah,
things.
it can come
so
off like
in that moment when
like,
you did.
like
Okay.
like that's what it can come off.
And in that message, so it said like, I'm not responsible for what happens next. Like what is gonna happen.
Like in her
after that.
viewpoint, because she's
Sure,
the one that had sent
sure,
that.
Sure.
I didn't send that.
Sure.
It soon began to dawn on him that he was in deep trouble.
And I think that sometimes we make mistakes. That's okay. We just learn from them and we move on and we become a better person.
Sure.
Just to kind of go off of that, I did serve local process on your Snapchat, so I have messages from December until basically now. And I did see that you were talking to several girls who are younger than 15 on Snapchat. In the state of New Mexico, you have to be 16 to consent to having somebody, and you have to be within a 4-year gap if that person is younger to consent to either be engaged in communication or to have consensual sex. So I'm just kind of telling you this as that I know that this was occurring, so nip it in the bud now and maybe don't do that anymore.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, like this is a learning experience. Like if you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna get let go, but I'm just saying like if I were to let go, like if you guys said you get one more chance, I would throw the phone away. Like I would. Like I get it. I get it.
So just be aware of that. Like
Sure.
age, I know people, age is just a number.
Yeah.
Like it's
It isn't. You're right. You're right.
It's not our job. We go by those numbers every single day.
And it's crazy because my dad had just told me, he's like, David, like you have a lot going for you. He's like,
yeah, man. I mean, you got a great job. You got some great cars. You're giving mom cars. Like.
and he even had said, David, he said like, you know, he even had told me, he said, I understand you know, you wanted to help in that situation. She was being and everything like that. But he said, David, it doesn't matter, you know, that's her age. And it's the wrong thing to do. And I know you feel like that's the right thing because, you know, you're a nice guy and, you know, you're heartfelt. But there's the law, too, you know what I mean? You could be the nicest guy in the world, but you can't go against the law.
And that's what Justin was kind of trying to get at a little bit
Do you guys have a tissue?
It's a Subway one. Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's what Justin was trying to talk about a little bit earlier with like, well, you know, the better way to have handled that situation would be to
I shouldn't even have gone. Yeah, no, you're right.
Let
To let you know.
Hey,
Sure.
like I've been chatting, and there's ways to do it anonymously too. And we can talk about all that, but I know we need to see if did they get his car towed and stuff.
Where was his car?
It was like right there.
I'm sorry for listening to your guys' time. I know you guys got better things to do.
No. It's, you know, like sometimes we need somebody to come
You're
in
right,
and tell
and
us
you're
that,
right.
hey,
I made a mistake. You made a mistake.
you fucked up. Now all you got to do now is you own it and you move on with life. And you keep doing what you're doing. Don't let this affect you. And you just, well, you're gonna have to change some of your behaviors and some of the patterns that I've seen with your Snapchat. But
Oh yeah, that's gone.
I would recommend, based on the stuff that I did see with their, like, just quit adding people you don't know.
Sure.
Because you don't know how
You don't.
old they truly are, right?
You could lie on there too. You're right.
And you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Are some girls on there way super young, but they act super promiscuous? Oh yeah. But you know, they're probably coming from a place where they've been and they are acting like that because they don't know how to act any different.
And I think that could have been one of these situations.
By this point, instead of worrying about his actions, David was more concerned for his own safety.
I have a question for you, sir. Do you think I will ever have to see that? I understand that. I don't know if that's her father, if that's her uncle, or whoever it was. But could you just be honest with me and do I ever have to see that guy again?
I'm trying to think, young bro. Court proceedings can go any number of ways, man. Right?
So like he could be there, but he can't hurt me, right?
Well, I mean, it would be in a court setting, right? So it has security, it has a judge.
Okay.
If he did anything like that, that would not be very smart on his part.
Sure.
Because
I'm legit scared of that guy. Like I would freeze.
I can't make you any promises
Sure.
you've never seen.
Well, like, I mean, in where there's like guards and stuff. Okay.
So like you'll probably, I don't know if you have a private attorney.
Is this our clinic?
I don't. I mean, we can. I know you could get one, correct?
Well, you can get one free of charge.
Yeah.
213. So I'll have a male 16. My starting mileage is 86. Age 99. So I'll be en route to the bonding window.
He can probably like communicate that with you.
Starting mileage 86, 899 and 1710.
Which way do we gotta go? We gotta go south.
142 is off. 142.
Antonio?
We have a female deputy 10-8.
I gave you the... Oh, you have it.
Do you think at any point I could speak to my mother at least? At any point?
Do you know her?
Yeah, 1-8.
I do.
They will let you call her once you get booked in. They will let you have like phone call.
Realizing there was no way out, David had already given himself up to the cops, but he still didn't stop portraying himself as a hero.
I'm not glad I'm getting arrested, but this is an eye-opener. I think it had to have happened. You know what I mean? Not like saying like it's good like that you guys did what you did, because like it shows like, hey, what you did was wrong in this situation. Like, I'm a guy, like, I'm glad, I want to be taught, and I want... Does that make sense, what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Like...
After 142, we've got 279 route east from east.
Like, it just shows, like, there's consequences to your actions, you know what I mean?
And
So that's... I'm very grateful.
And in this situation,
I'm not saying, no, I'm not trying to, like, get my way out of anything. I'm just saying, like, I'm a guy, like, I need to learn from my actions. I've always been raised like that with respect and morals. Like, you need to know that there's a difference between right and wrong.
You're still you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And this is an opportunity to turn it around for sure, guaranteed. And like I said, I don't do, you know, I don't drink, like... All I do is just spend time with family. Like, that's all I do. Like, yes, my mom, what does he do? He just stays home with us. This is exactly what she said. Like, I don't go out, I don't party. Like, I'm just not that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I see all my friends, you know, doing, like, drinking and stuff like that. And it's like, I have, you know, work and responsibilities compared to, you know, these other people. And I just, you know, you had your fun in the, you know, a long time ago, like in high school and all that. But you have to start somewhere. You know, and a lot of these kids my age, they haven't even started their life yet, you know what I mean? And I've been working since I've been 15 and a half. The day I was able to work, I was already working. So 505-415-6355.
That's a 242.
Is this place pretty far from here?
We'll be there in probably less than 2
So 242, are you still on this yet?
19, yes, sir.
When did you turn 19?
December 17th.
In the end, David Rios was charged with soliciting by electronic communication device and meeting with a vulnerable person, as well as contributing to a delinquency. Now on to the notorious shopper who was creeping on unsuspecting female shoppers at a Walmart.
Now he's back.
Roll over on your stomach!
Hold on.
I will pepper spray you as well. Roll over onto your stomach!
On June the 9th, 2023, officers from the Suwanee police station responded to a distress call from a local Walmart. After this, was spotted creeping on unsuspecting female shoppers.
He just did it again to these two females right here.
What's he doing?
Walking around grabbing her. He just grabbed her. Here he is.
This dude here?
Yeah. Yep.
Like roll back 17 and show him if you want.
You got him? He just turned that home.
Yep. He coming towards the front?
Yeah, he's coming towards. He's circling. He's like the second one. He's tried to. Or this is the first one we called on camera.
Pharmacy. Okay. He's wearing glasses? Yeah.
Yesterday he was in here and a little girl probably 9, reported that he grabbed her butt. And then we were looking for him, but he got out before we could get to him.
Now he's back. Okay.
So those are the only two so far today. We don't have the one from yesterday.
Other than the person yesterday, anybody today come and complain or said?
He just walked in.
He
just walked in.
He's taking pictures of her.
Yeah, he was taking pictures of her skirt.
Alright, yeah. He's done.
Upon realizing that the police were onto him, he made a desperate attempt to flee.
Move. He's coming outside. General merchandise. Move.
106 radio, DFS. Subject was signaling on foot.
10-4.
I am. I've got him at the garden center. Stop! Stop!
My daughter is like right there, and she needs some help. Now.
Glasses, black shirt, camo pants, black shoes.
He's running back the other way.
All right, he's going back into Walmart. No! Stop!
My daughter needs some help, man. You're not listening.
10-4, he's running around the garden center. If I get someone else over here. Stop right there!
My daughter is in trouble.
Roll over on your stomach!
Hold on.
I will pepper spray you as well. Roll over onto your stomach.
Roll over!
Roll over on your stomach.
Cap, can you search him, please?
I guess he broke the phone, so.
Sir, since you got gloves on, you want to roll him in your neck and palms?
Yeah. Where'd you get him at?
In the chest.
Gotcha.
Right above the belt.
3 unit 4 units, go for it. Code 4. We have one male detained.
Hold on.
Lay
You're
down.
bending my leg. You're bending my arm. Hold on. Get situated. There you go.
Here, I got his leg cap.
In the end, he was taken to jail and charged for the unsuspecting shoppers. Moving on to the case of this creepy mechanic who had an unsettling lunch break near a park while nearly unclad.
And I grabbed my phone, and he quickly started putting his belt back on.
I fixed my belt. It came loose, so maybe that's what she thought I was doing something. Public indecency is charged. It's an M4, misdemeanor 4th degree.
On the 14th of April 2023, police officers responded to a call from a woman who had seen a man with his pants down at a local park. When she confronted him, he quickly adjusted his pants, pretending to fix his belt, which only heightened her concerns and led to the cops being called. However, he was a smart one, and upon realizing that someone had seen him doing something that he ought not be doing, he immediately ran back to his workplace, a move that was discovered to be an attempt at covering his tracks.
Is that the male?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Put the window up.
2174, go ahead.
He was hiding behind this newer telephone pole.
So he was by the newer
Behind
one.
the newer one.
And he pointed at you guys, watching you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I noticed, and I grabbed my phone, and he quickly started putting his belt back on.
Okay.
And then I knew
Okay.
for sure that it had been confirmed.
And you saw it exposed.
Yes.
A second officer was roaming around the neighborhood to look for the suspect. After spotting the man, who was a local mechanic nearby, he shared his alibi, which the officers didn't believe.
You guys see a gentleman causing issues in the park and run this way? Is his name David?
No. No David here. His name is Luke. No, we're not talking about Luke. He's pointing out whoever. I didn't see anything going on.
Do you have ID on you?
No, I don't.
We're investigating some sort of incident that occurred at the park. What's your name?
Here.
Okay. What's your name? been inside all day. Yeah, like I said, we just came out.
I'm gonna walk up.
What's your social, Luke? What is that girl? And she kept staring at me. I was just sitting there on my phone.
Yeah.
What, is it because I fixed my belt?
2174, 2020 DS. What were you doing over there?
No, we came out to take smoke breaks, so I was walking to the end and I was fixing my belt. Maybe that's why. I fixed my belt. I fixed my belt. It came loose, so maybe that's what she thought I was doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I just fixed my belt.
What's your address?
My address?
Yeah.
Okay, just move. So 80 Sandusky.
Clear.
Phone number for you? 419. I didn't even do anything.
Well, that's what we're just trying to figure out. Well, they're claiming that you exposed yourself to that kid. So
I literally just walked out.
A party involved.
How far?
I walked down to the end.
Okay.
She walked over to the car with her kid.
Okay.
I guess he pissed because he did have his pants down.
Right.
She said, I told you not to do that. So I turned around and walked back up here.
Okay.
Like I said, I did fix my belt.
What was going on with your belt?
Oh, it comes loose.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
cheap belt, so it comes loose. So I just fixed it. That probably looks weird, but yeah, it wasn't like why would I expose myself to little kids? I work here.
Well,
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, where were you at exactly?
Down at the end of the street.
Okay, what were you doing at the street there? Just hanging
I was
out?
just staying out, looking at my phone, because they were taking a smoke break, so I just walked down there, walked back, just hanging out. I've been inside all day. This is the first time I've got from outside.
Okay.
Despite the seriousness of the allegations, the suspect continued to deny any wrongdoing, but the officers pressed for the truth.
We're not trying to accuse you of anything, but we're just trying to get...
It seems like I am being accused.
Well, they're accusing you.
Well,
I said we're not accusing you.
They should be getting charged with filing a false police report.
Okay.
Where's Brett Bird working? Bring Brett over here.
Well, no, he's not working. But this is
Bring Brett over here.
Well, no, he's not working.
This is I know Brett.
Supervisor, so you can talk to him.
How's it going?
Good. So were you out by the telephone pole?
Yeah, I walked down there. I was just standing there, looking at my phone.
She said you had your exposed.
No, I went like this because I was fixing my belt. I was tightening it. That's all I did.
We pick on him for it.
They were sitting right over there the whole time watching.
He's here helping and working for me. I've been out I had a cigarette, then when I finished while you guys were here. He walked out and walked back in.
So you guys are over here?
Yeah, he actually probably seen me when he pulled up because I was crouched right in the shade.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you when I pulled up too.
Yeah, that's where I was at. This is why I don't come out to Sandusky. He was in a car with one boy and the other one was standing at the end of the sidewalk. Like around the playground. Not over here.
Yeah.
The little sidewalk path around it. Her other son was standing at the edge of that.
Okay.
And he walked out and he walked right back in. He don't smoke, so he just comes out and goes back in.
Okay.
I didn't see anything unusual or inappropriate.
Well, I mean, if he was facing the other way, you wouldn't have been able to see it, so.
Right.
Have you ever had a history of this or anything? Have you ever, yeah. I'm just asking.
No,
I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. I watch people sitting over there smoking all day and they don't get in trouble. Nobody called on them. But then you're going to calling me if I'm staying at the end of the street.
But you understand where our point is if someone's claiming that?
Yeah, but that's false.
We don't know that.
Well, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do that. They were sitting there watching me the whole time. They got nothing better to do. That's the purpose.
You work here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to continue to work here?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to work here.
I mean, if you're not out here like for a smoke break, maybe just stay away from the park for now.
Did you get both their names, the people that were out here?
I was standing right next to that pool. I'm allowed to walk wherever I want.
You're absolutely right, sir.
I can't go anywhere.
No,
I know my rights.
he didn't tell you not to go anywhere. He's asking you not. You don't have to. It's just we're just coming up with a solution so there's no more problems or mistaking what you're doing.
I've never had a problem. There's people. I come out. I walk down the end every day, and I walk back up here. I wouldn't. If I was going to do that, I wouldn't do it at my place of work.
Right. I understand. I understand.
As the situation escalated, the suspect began to confront the officers, unaware that cameras were recording his every move.
Alright.
Stop
You're being
it.
personal to us doing our jobs. Do you understand that? Someone makes a complaint, and we get paid by the taxpayers to investigate that complaint. So you want to attack us for doing our job. That's how you piss off a cop. Alright?
So stop.
No, but you're telling us that we get a bad reputation for doing our jobs? Is that what you're saying right now? That's what you said.
So stop.
So what I'm going to make sure I'm going to do is I'm going to go check every single one of those houses and make sure they have a camera or don't have a camera. And if I find that they do have a camera, I'm going to see if it looks over here. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they didn't see what you are claiming you didn't do. Okay? Okay. And I'm going to make sure I clear that up. All right? So you were being formally charged for the incident yesterday. Public indecency is a charge. It's an M4, misdemeanor 4th degree. It's a step above like a traffic citation. Your court date is going to be Monday, 9 a.m. Sandusky Municipal Court. Okay? Sandusky Municipal Court. Typically you would have to post bond, but because it's a lesser charge, you just have to sign a piece of paper stating that you go to court for it. You have to go to court and well, how can you do that if you have proof? We have proof. Go to court for it. I have to give a piece of paper for you. What? It's just a copy of your charge. Like I said, all this is just you saying and promising to the court that you'll show up. If you don't, then you have to go to jail and pay the bond. You could just sign, address, and my phone number on the bottom of it. Right here? Yep. Gotta do all this? Yes, please. Phone number. Nothing. I'm writing down this. I have to sign this thing, or they'll take me to jail. I guess. I don't know. What is this saying that I'll show up? This is just a recognizance of your charge, pretty much. Instead of going to jail and paying a bond of $1,750, you are saying that you will go to court for it. Alright. Okay. That's all I gotta do. Yep.
In the end, the man was charged with exposure and sentenced to just 12 months of probation.